my name is Peng Peng and get ready with me as I do my everyday makeup glam and tell you everything about my newest music video, Captain. So the thing I've learned about a really good makeup routine is skincare. I started off washing my face with the Anua Heart Leaf, my favorite and my saving grace for my skin. I've been really liking the Anua products, so I've been using the Anua toner as well, and I just go in and dab lightly on my face. If I were to describe my music video in 3 words, I would say energetic, creative, and keeping you on your toes. That's not a word, but I feel like there's just a lot of parts to the music video that will definitely keep you entertained. Just like prepping the skin really quickly, I also love this Ordinary serum. I've been really liking serums instead of lotions just because I feel like it hydrates my skin a little more, and I feel like I have a bit of mature skin. I am 32 years old, which is crazy, but I'm embracing my age and also taking care of my skin better. Another product that I really like is this Retinol Super Vitamin E Squalene, which I don't even know what that means, but this is by CosRx, which has been that viral brand with the snail mucin and all that stuff. This stuff I feel like just hydrates my skin really well also and gives it like a more vibrant feel, if you will. Last but not least, one of my favorite brands, this is the New Stem, and it is a ceramide lotion. This one is a little bit thicker, and I feel like this just preps and hydrates my skin and gets ready for makeup so it looks extra yummy. Now that we're on skincare, let's get into our questions. Starting my makeup routine with a little bit of brightening concealer. That's gonna go under my eyes. I always like to put it on my hand. This one is Morphe. Where did the idea for my music video come from? Oh my gosh. So I feel like I had this idea for the music video as soon as I got in the studio when I was writing the song. I feel like a lot of times when I write music, I always think of like visuals and the choreography and the dancing. And so I just knew this song had to have a music video. I wrote this song with another songwriter and producer, and we wrote this about 2 years ago, which is crazy. It just takes so long that I've learned so long to like get the song finalized, mixed and mastered, and ready to go for you guys to hear. So it's been a long process and a long time in the making, but again, like my ideas literally come from when I'm in the studio, and sometimes when I'm singing in the mic, I'll be like dancing in the mic as if I'm doing a music video. We're just gonna go in with a little bit of concealer on some of my acne that I have, which I feel like as an adult I should not have acne, but here we are, and life is full of the unexpected. What inspires the visuals for the music video, and how do I know if the concept is the right one? I feel like I never know if the concept is the right one. Sometimes it's just the feeling of, yeah, that sounds like a good idea and let's just roll with it, because a lot of the times too, there's just not a lot of time to think. Like I feel like the process is so fast. It's like slow but fast. We started this process in like January at the beginning of the year, and we didn't film it until June. So again, like it's been so crazy and the process is so long, but a lot of the times my visuals, I really get inspired by Blackpink. I love Blackpink because not only are they like an all Asian girl pop badass group, I just like their visuals, I like their vibe, and I also feel like I've been wanting to add a little bit more of my own vibe into it, which is kind of more the athletic side. So if you don't know me, I was a gymnast and now I'm a music artist. I recently learned about Dior backstage, and I've been loving this foundation because it's more water-based, and I was always trying to figure out why my makeup was not sitting right on top of my skincare, and it's because I haven't been using a water-based foundation. So I've been loving the Dior Backstage. It's really good for fine lines, for more mature skin as well. The only thing I don't like about this brand is I just don't like the scent. It's a little perfumey for my taste. I'm not a floral type of girl, so this isn't my all-time favorite scent, but it sits on my skin so well. How did I find the choreographer and the director? Great question. Well, the choreographer and director was actually one of the dancers on the Gold Over America tour. So last year I went on the Simone Biles tour, and one of the dancers showed me her music video that she did, I think that year, and it was so good. I was like mind blown. I was so impressed, and I immediately was like, Abby Chung, we're gonna be working together in the near future, some way, somehow. And so when I pretty much had the green light I gave the green light to myself. When I pretty much gave the green light to myself to do this music video, I immediately called up Abby and I'm like, I just knew she was the right person for this music video. So I was really excited to bring her onto this project, and she directed and choreographed it. So crazy. Sometimes you just meet people in your life and they're so talented, you have to start a project with them. This color is a little pinky right now, but it's probably because it's summer. Did you rehearse the choreo or did you just wing it? Oh my gosh, we went through three-hour rehearsals plus some rehearsals that I just did one-on-one with the director choreographer, Abby Chung. And it was such an amazing process. I pretty much called up all my friends. This was a low budget film. Everyone asks me like, how much do you spend on music videos? And I'm like, ugh. A lot of it are my savings and a lot of it are just from previous jobs that I've wanted to cater into my music. And the hardest part about my music career is that I believe my music comes with visuals and a performance, and that's just my artist project and it is expensive. But I don't even remember the question. Oh, how much time did we spend on rehearsals? Yes. We spent a lot of time on rehearsals. They were so much fun. They were very rewarding, very hard, and I feel like I had the biggest workout of my life getting ready for this music video, and I would do it all over again. I love going into rehearsal and I love being able to do the final product like on filming day. So it was very rewarding. Moving on. Bronze, we're gonna move on to bronzer. I'm actually doing a little bit more makeup than I would. A lot of the times I just do like a skin tint, but I feel like I had to show you the foundation that I use. Anyways, I'm taking the Morphe concealer and I just dab my brush into it instead of onto my skin. I feel like it just goes on so much better. Look at that. What was your director's wildest idea? She wanted me to do a front flip with the camera lying underneath for the music video, and I thought that was such a fun idea, but I definitely was like, ooh, this is a little risque. 7 years retired, so my knee isn't the greatest in the greatest of shapes. I've had 3 surgeries on that knee, and apparently I still have 2 torn meniscuses, 2 tears in my meniscus. I love the idea because it made me unique. I feel like I had to bring in some gymnastics into this video because, again, I was a gymnast and that was such a big part of my life. So it was definitely one of her wildest ideas. Going in with my all-time favorite blush, the Rare Beauty, and this one is in what? I love this question. How do you deal with perfectionism on set? And I feel like this has to go with my gymnastics career and basically everything I had to unlearn as a gymnast. But I feel like I learned a lot about perfectionism in college because of UCLA. And if you know in gymnastics, everything is about a perfect 10. You're trying to do skills perfectly. And so how do I deal with perfectionism on set? I feel like I have learned that perfectionism is a feeling. It's the feeling of being your best on that day. Because sometimes, dude, you're either tired, sometimes things aren't going well, and I feel like it's never gonna be perfect. But if you are giving your all 100% of the time, that day, that specific time, under the specific circumstances, then if you're giving 100%, all you can do is be happy with yourself, and to me, that is perfect. So dealing with the perfectionism on set, I would do takes over and over and over again if I could get the perfect take, but that is not feasible and not attainable. But sometimes I'm just like, if I just give every take my 100%, my all, then at least I know that every single take, I did my best during that one, and I did the prep work, I did the rehearsals, I am mentally prepared for day of shoot. So that is kind of how I deal with perfectionism on set. I allow myself to be free. I allow myself to fail. I also allow myself to just be me and be 100% and happy with the results. And give myself grace. What is one product that saved my skin this week? Power 28. I cannot tell you how amazing this product is. I'm really skeptical of products. I tried a lot of products and I feel like I have adult acne, which I should not be having at this age, in my opinion. But Tower 28 has been saving my skin. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it does. It's like magic in a bottle. But of course I have random breakouts here and there, but I feel like it just helps balance my skin and it helps not break out. I don't know what it does. it's a great product. Let's do my eyebrows really quickly. I've been doing my eyebrows with a pencil. Normally I do it with a powder, but I feel like on camera and on set, the pencil looks better. We had a low budget for this music video, and I was like, I need to save wherever I can. So I ended up doing my own makeup, and I was very happy with it. I feel like I tested out some makeup looks, which normally I don't. But I actually tested out some makeup looks to see which ones I would like, and I was very happy. I think what I spent the most money on was location, rehearsal space, and also like camera and director crew. How many favors did I call for this music video? Oh my god, guys. I feel like I owe everyone my life for this music video. Everyone was so nice. The dancers donated their time, their energy, their talents. Tochi, another snack brand, donated their popcorn, which was absolutely amazing. I had a bunch of people on the team, like behind the scenes, photographers, and there were so many people that were a part of this that helped me make my dream a reality, so I cannot thank everyone enough. I give credit to everyone for that music video, and I called in a lot of favors and my heart was breaking a little, and I definitely cried over stress because I felt like I owed everyone my life. I don't do too much for my everyday glam, but I love using this kaja. It's so cute, it's like a little hamburger. This little set, and I take the middle one. It's, I don't know what it's called, but it's like a taupe powder. And I just go in just to create a little more shadowing on my eye right here. Just lightly, ever so lightly brush. One thing about me and my makeup looks, I love doing an eyeshadow just because I feel like it gives my eyes a little more depth. I'll also take like an angled brush and just go under my waterline right here to give it a little more dimension, because I just feel like throughout the day, I don't know, I feel like if I don't put like any powder on my eye, I just look like I don't have anything on. It's an everyday makeup look, I get it, the no makeup look, but sometimes I'm like, oh, I really, if I don't look like I have any makeup on, I'm like, what was the point? You know what I mean? What was my secret to looking alive before the day of the music video? Medicube, okay? I definitely fell into the trap of the Instagram ads, okay guys? I was one of those customers that saw it on Instagram a bunch of times and I was like, I have to try it. I tried it, and let me tell you, I am very bad at consistency, but I did this every single day before the day of the music video, and my skin looked so good. And so again, like I feel like the bounce came back. I feel like it worked like it said on Instagram. So I was really happy. I love using this product. It's got the red light, it's got the collagen jelly, which I love using. So also highly recommend the Medicube. What brand do you always trust on long shoot days? This Morphe powder sets my skin so nicely. I'm just gonna go in with this. We haven't even finished our makeup yet, but it's fine. This Morphe powder, I'll just take a little bit and dab it on top of the lid. Just melts into my skin so nicely, and I feel like it sets it really well. I don't want like too much of a matte look, because sometimes I feel like when I have too much of a matte look, I look too caked. But I feel like it blurs out my skin so nicely and still gives it a very natural finish. But the Morphe brand has surprised me because it was never my go-to, but I have been getting their PR packages, and I will say I'm very impressed by the Morphs. To almost finish our makeup look, I'm gonna go in with the Too Faced Better Than Sex mascara. A lot of the times I love having lashes on just so I don't have to do anything with my lashes, but then sometimes I'll go in and do the under eye. But time for the lip combo. My lip combo right now, I got sent this Soch. I don't know how to pronounce it, Sochi. But this color is so pretty on my skin tone. I did the, you know, Suni Lee, the Makeup Forever lip liner by Walnut and all that stuff. But I've been really liking this Soch color. I like doing a little bit of an overlined lip, so it looks nice and plump. Then I go in with the Sephora one. I need a new one because is getting really mini. What color is this? I don't know if I like wiped it all off. It's in 2273D. Don't know if that means anything, but I like going in my inner lip here, like this. My lips are so dry. I think this is really pretty. It's very natural. This is something that is always in my purse. Oh, let me tell you, the ESW lip treatment is so good. I feel like my lips get really dry, and this is like the only thing that will keep my lips hydrated. But for right now, I've been also liking this. I got from the TikTok shop, guys. Don't judge me. I have definitely been a fan of the shops, the ads, they get me. they're working. The Dr. Malaxin, it's a lip plumper, and I actually think it does really plump my lips. So this is my lips before, and then I just did a little on. I was never a fan of lip gloss. I always found that like the glossy lips just didn't look as good on me, but I can't help this because it's gonna be glossy. But I love the way my lips look after. My hair's low-key a little dirty, but we're just gonna do a little hair look that I like to do on an everyday basis. Something that's simple and still makes me feel like I'm somewhat put together. But I do a little half pony, half up, half down. Back to the music video. What shoes are you trusting to wear for 12 hours? Oh yeah, our music video took I think it was 8 or 9 hours. We did 6 scenes, 6 different makeup look, or 6 different outfit looks, and then it was like, we had a beauty shot, then choreography, and then lasers and smoke and all that stuff. So it was a lot, it was a long day. But shoes that helped me, this makes me sound like a grandma. My orthotics helped me a lot. You know, I need to have really good support in my shoes for me to last a long day. I'll put it in the shoes that the stylist gave me, so that way I feel confident doing my choreo, because there was definitely a time when I didn't have my orthotics and I felt like I was going to die. I just take a little bit of water on my hands and try and slick this down a little more. I don't like my forehead, so I put these little 2 antenna strands down, and I like to take my little baby hairs and just pull them out so I don't look bald. But this is my final makeup look. This is kind of like what I would do for an everyday routine. Sometimes I would take out the foundation and just put skin tint on, but I love just adding little layers here and there and still feeling like put together, because a lot of the times it's look good, feel good, or else I will be in sweatpants. Thank you guys for listening. If you have any more questions, leave it in the comments down below and I will try and answer them as best as I can. But making music has been so much fun. It's been a true passion of mine and I'm so excited to make more. There are no rules. I'm not signed with a label. I don't know what I'm doing, and a lot of the times I just feel like I'm winging it. So I appreciate you guys for listening, and I really appreciate you guys for supporting me on this journey, because I feel like I'm doing this in the most unconventional way, and I've never seen a gymnast really go after a music career. I feel like I've seen gymnasts who put out music, but they kind of just stopped. So I hope, you know, I can inspire young people, I can inspire people to still go after their dreams, even if you're at the ripe age of 32. But thank you guys so much for listening, and I will see you soon. Bye.